button could undo what you said at the office party?
Ned, my office, now.
A button for emptying the dishwasher.
Honey, dishes!
If you have sleep apnea but have trouble using CPAP, now there's a button to replace it. It's called Inspire. Inspire is a sleep apnea treatment that works inside the body with just a click of a remote. That's right, just a button. If you're struggling with CPAP, great sleep awaits at InspireSleep.com. That's InspireSleep.com. Inspire. Sleep apnea innovation. No mask, no hose, just sleep.
Talk to your doctor to see if Inspire is right for you and review important safety information at InspireSleep.com.
Jags fans, this one's for you. Enter the TIAA Bank Take the Field sweepstakes for your chance to win 2 club tickets and get pregame sideline access to be on the field when the Jags come out of the tunnel. A new winner will be chosen for each home game. To enter and for official rules, visit TIAABank.com/takethefield. No purchase necessary. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C. 18 and older. Void where prohibited. Entry period from 8/5/2019 to 12/18/2019. For official rules and complete details, visit TIAABank.com/takethefield. Sponsor TIAA FSP.
The best of XL Primetime Replay is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, helping you be the best when you play.
I would have rather the whole team went to Vegas, partied their asses off, drank, smoked, enjoyed the nightlife, and then give them an excuse.
You're talking
for how
during the bye week.
Yeah, on the bye week. To give them an excuse how badly they played on Sunday.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
The members of Local 234, plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians have been helping build Jacksonville for 118 years. They've built the offices where you work, the power plants that light our city, and the hospitals where your children were born. Local 234 would like to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving and thank you to all the members and contractors for their continued support and partnership. Local 234. Make the right connection.
Now the Performance Painting play of the game.
You gotta claim it!
Performance Painting. Quality coatings applied with pride.
If quarterback Nick Foles has any sort of rust, you certainly didn't see it on this play. The former Super Bowl MVP would throw a beautiful pass to teal and black receiver DJ Chark, who take it 34 yards to the crib and give Jacksonville an early 7-0 lead in the opening period. This could be a deadly combo in the second half of the year, and the 34-yard touchdown pass is your Performance Painting play of the game.
Does the building you go to work in every day need a little love and attention? Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Great companies take great care of the buildings their staff and customers walk into every day. If the building you're in doesn't match the vision you have for your company, we can help. Go to performance-painting.com. Our highly trained team makes the difference. Quality coatings applied with pride.
Performance Painting!
For the best price and service when it comes to your waste hauling and collecting, look no further than the A-Team at All-American Roll-Off and Recycling. Jet Prosser here, and let me tell you, you're not going to find an easier way to handle your project cleanups than calling in the A-Team at All-American. A J.B. Coxwell company, All-American Roll-Off and Recycling has brand new trucks and cans in all sizes to fit project needs. No hidden fees. Count on the best price in town. When it comes to cleaning up when the job is done, go with the A-Team at All-American Roll-Off and Recycling. Visit us at all-americanrolloff.com.
When you need same-day care but don't need the ER, CareSpot Urgent Care has 14 Jacksonville area locations. Open extended hours 7 days a week. $29 flu shots now available as well as flu tests. CareSpot is proudly affiliated with Baptist Health.
Former Jacksonville Pro Bowler Leon Searcy is serving up lunch on XL Primetime.
Bring me 4 fried chickens and a Coke.
Weekdays at noon on 1010XL.
4 fried chickens and a Coke.
Brought to you by Wingstop.
I like my dessert first.
Right now at Ring Power, your local cat dealer, get 0% for 60 months with 0 down on select new cat compact equipment. Call Ring Power at 904-295-1062 or visit ringpower.com/CCE offer jacks. Terms and conditions apply.
They say time is money, and at Claude Nolan Cadillac, we respect your time and strive to make your every visit a pleasure. Serving Jacksonville since 1905, Claude Nolan Cadillac owners come back again and again. Why? Because you're not just a customer. You are a part of the family. And now, save money on a large inventory of 2019 select models of XT4s and XT5s, starting at $339 per month. Visit Claude Nolan on Southside Boulevard, or go to ClaudeNolanCadillac.com. Beginning lasting relationships since 1905. See dealer for details.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
All right, welcome back. Couple of things I want to discuss in this segment.
Can I give you a little bit of pressure?
Huh?
Can I just put a little bit of pressure on trending, which is coming up in 15 minutes?
Yeah.
On the 1010XL text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Just got to work. I moved an 8 a.m. meeting to 9 in order to listen to trending. This better be good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's
yeah,
good.
I will vouch for that.
Yeah.
Now if we just do the segment at 8.
Also have a good one here.
Well, we are, aren't we?
Are we?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, we
Why
are
not?
now. We got to do it. We told people we do it at 8. We'll do it at
Why,
8.
why wouldn't we? It's perfect.
Well, you never know when it pops in. Sometimes I get off on a tangent and I just go and go and go, and I can't stop. Like Christopher Russo. My man Christopher Russo, who's a multimillionaire, does
He's
a
the
tremendous
mad
job.
dog. He's a baseball analyst for the most part, but he also does general sports.
Yeah, I like his baseball show on MLB Network.
That's
High,
the only thing
High Heat.
That's the only thing I know him for.
But he was Mike and the Mad Dog
I
back in the
understand
day
that, sure.
with Mike
Never listened to
Francesa. He broke up. He went to Sirius. It's kind of like me turning down the big offers at times, us splitting up, that kind of thing.
Sure.
We just can't separate. So he's
a lot of love.
Sort of a codependent relationship.
Yeah.
So he's doing his thing.
I'm getting a lot. The tension seems real between. Are you okay? I had a good friend who you also know who asked me the other day, "Are you and Dan okay?" And I was sitting thinking to myself, I don't really think we've gotten after each other too much. Are you telling people around town that you hate me?
Well, that does occur.
Yeah, every now and then.
Yeah.
All right.
I have.
That just seems strange to me.
He spreads it.
It's been a lot frostier and colder between us. Yeah, the friendship barometer right now is not pegging at a 10.
No.
But it's,
Whenever
but
I'm
it's
out-
not a 2.
it's functioning.
Yeah,
Right.
it's, yeah.
Whenever I'm out
like
with
I
the
call,
Googans,
We have calls.
Yeah.
We phone call each other. That's really the ultimate sign.
Yeah.
When we
Yeah.
go phone dead for weeks at a time.
occasional
that's-
round of golf.
yeah.
We've done that as well.
Yeah.
I was surprised when he asked me because I literally thought things were good, but I guess sometimes we ratchet it up for the on-air stuff and people,
could be.
But
Don't get it.
whenever I'm with the Googans, they ask me like, "Oh, do Dan and Jeff really? Do they like each other?" Oh no.
No.
Well, that probably
Not at all.
feeds it a little bit. You should tell them that, too.
Yeah, that's good. I like
Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
If
to
you would
interrupt.
shut up, I could get this in.
Wow, you're such a jerk.
So Russo does this show, and I think he was talking. Is that the Kaepernick situation he's talking
Yes,
about?
he's talking about the Kaepernick
So listen, I don't know how you don't go for this word if you're not quite sure how to say it. I guess, and the word is right. I mean, if you're.
It's a northeastern word for the
Yeah,
most
but
part.
we all
No
know
one
the word.
uses-
I asked you both what the
Yeah,
word is.
there's
You
going to
know
be a
the
lot
word.
of people around Jacksonville that don't know this word. But
Okay.
anyway.
Well, anyway, I'll tell you what the word
Yeah,
is. It's
you do that.
CHUTZPAH.
Uh-huh.
It's chutzpah.
It's said chutzpah, right?
Yeah, you got a lot of. It's
a noun,
brash.
Dan.
A
It
lot of
means
chutzpah to go do this.
Correct.
You know.
Moxie,
Yeah.
guts, nerve.
Down here, we might say brass bees.
Says,
Something to that effect,
The
right?
definition, it says shameless audacity,
Yeah.
impudence.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Chutzpah, though. I mean, we have heard it before.
Many
I have.
times.
Again,
I just-
south of Mason-Dixon, you never venture north. I don't know if everyone knows the word chutzpah, but if
Okay.
you choose to use the word in a sentence, you should probably know
It's
it.
a Yiddish term.
It
you
is a
schmuck.
Yiddish
Yeah,
term.
I was going to say, it's
Yes.
a Jewish term.
All right, so anyway, here's Christopher Russo, who's been in the Northeast forever then, and probably ought to know how to say the word.
I would agree.
It is incredible. It's the chutzpah to do that, and the disgrace to do that to people is you can't even support it.
Oh, no.
The chutzpah?
You went chutzpah on us?
All right. Do you know who? Let me get this guy's name right here. Matthews, Brandon Matthews. You're a golf guy. You ever heard of Brandon Matthews?
Brandon Matthews did a really, really nice thing on like the Argentinian tour.
They had an 8-foot putt to force a fourth extra hole.
And by the way, if he wins, he qualifies for the British Open.
And
He's
keep
never
an invite
played.
to
Amazing.
Royal St. George's in play.
Right.
So he gets over a putt, takes the putter back, and somebody makes a loud noise.
Somebody in the,
These guys are ultra focused, and there's a loud noise, and he blows the putt, and he kind of turns and puts the hands in the air
He
like
did.
he's annoyed. He said, I kind of flinched on the putt, immediately knew I missed it. He turned pro in 2016. These are the grinders who are trying to make their way to the tour, okay? He turned pro in 2016 after playing at Temple. He won on the Latin America circuit in 2017. Played the last 2 seasons on Korn Ferry. Spent this fall remaking his golf swing after a bad summer. Had some back issues, which led to mental struggles and 3 months of disappointment. So this guy's riding high, man. He's got a chance to win from the Kansas City Classic in May to the regular season-ending Ellie Mae Classic in August. Matthews either withdrew or missed the cut in 11 straight Korn Ferry Tour events. A few weeks into work with a new swing coach, he failed to advance out of the first stage of qualifying school. Swing change is finally paying off last week. A tie for 5th at the Argentina Classic. And now here he was in a head-to-head sudden death playoff for the right to make his first start in a major championship, and somebody yelled in his backswing. So he's ticked. He's like, who did that? Why would they do that intentionally? I was kind of in shock. The other guy's celebrating. Matthews heads to the locker room. He was approached by the PGA Tour Latino America's Tournament Administration Manager, Claudio Rivas. We're so sorry. He said it's a terrible situation, but here's the deal. It was a fan with Down syndrome who made the noise in his backstroke. He had gotten excited and lost control of his emotions.
Which happens.
So Matthews said, well, then take me to him.
And Matthews, by the way, has a history with with people with disabilities.
As Matthews
he
grew
has
up, his
a
mother
soft spot for them.
His mother worked to manage group homes, and his best friend had a sister who had Down syndrome.
Yeah.
I was around mental disability growing up. I have a soft spot in my heart for it. They're very special people. I felt so terrible that I was even upset. I just wanted to make sure that he didn't feel bad. So Rivas helped to translate. Matthews went and met the fan, gave him a hug, signed a glove. It was very nice. And a great lesson in just, I don't know,
perspective,
human decency, and
perspective.
So
what is it? You missed a putt. Yeah. In all likelihood, you'd have gone to Royal St. George's.
Right.
You would have had to foot your own bill. You would have probably cost you more to go play the British Open than you would have made.
Right.
A guy like that doesn't, Dan. He's not getting on the corporate jet that the sponsors paid for.
No.
He's not getting everything paid for. He'd have to literally just go, and you would for the opportunity to play.
Right.
But so my hope is that just he just paid forward some success for himself.
Yes.
And get into one of the other ones in some realm, and hopefully we'll remember his name if he does, and be able to note
a
that.
nice gesture, and hopefully we can get him on the first timers one time at the and
that'd
say,
be
hey
awesome.
man, that was a good move. You're a good
and
guy.
have that to talk about.
A guy to root for.
PGA Tour is at Sea Island this weekend.
Yes.
Kind of quietly.
Yes.
There have been years where we have done things in conjunction with the golf tournament and played it up more as we move along. But it's interesting. The UGA grads have had great luck up at there's Keith Mitchell has won there. Kisner has won there. The UGA grads have done well at the St. Simon's event.
Harrison English.
Sea Island. Harris English. The Sea Island event. Brandon Todd is probably a lesser-known Georgia golfer. He's now won back-to-back times on the PGA Tour.
Yeah, I didn't.
He's won the last 2.
It's amazing.
Right?
Well,
no one's watching golf this time of year.
No one. It's like we also awarded a NASCAR championship this weekend.
Correct. Kyle Busch.
Rowdy Busch took it home, his second
hockey, soccer, NASCAR
of his career. So anyway, okay, we got the trending coming up. You don't want to miss it. We'll do it about 8:05, 8:10.
And we teased the blame game when it comes to the Jags. I meant to get to that point here, so let's hop on that immediately when we get back, and then we'll also see what's trending next segment. So
also, don't forget Nick's win last night. A lot of talk about that.
Beat the Cavs
in the league. Julius Randle, 30 points.
Literally no one is talking.
I think most people are talking about Luka Doncic from last night.
What's that?
Literally no one.
No one.
Even New York's not talking about the Knicks one.
They beat the Cavs.
New York's neck
fourth
deep in
win of the year.
Well, we gave you all kinds of things to ponder and simmer on, and now we've just sullied
The
it all
chutzpah to do that.
with the Knicks take as we head to break here.
Chutzpah.
On a
Chutzpah.
Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. How much chutzpah do you have when it comes to selecting your wine? Man, I got a great idea for you because this appeals to anyone who ever puts a wine glass to their lips. If you only partake in high-end elite wines from the best wineries, then how would you like to have that same quality for a much lower price? Or if you're just starting to drink wine, why don't you go top shelf for a much lower price? You can do that thanks to the better way to buy your wine. It's Cameron Hughes, who does it like this. He goes to the elite wineries who overproduce. He takes the excess, bottles under his own label,
And voila, I have the delicious Lot 686 Alexander Valley Cabernet I'm enjoying right now. These wines are top shelf, 5-star reviewed. And today, Cameron is offering Black Friday deals early to my listeners only. 30% off and free shipping when you get 3 or more bottles. You're going to want 3 or more. All you got to do is enter my code Guggen at checkout. So go to chwine.com, get that 30% off when you get 3 or more bottles. Just enter the code Guggen at checkout. chwine.com, code Guggen.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Newsmakers, playmakers, and insiders from around the NFL join Jaguars Today. Duval Honda Hot Seat. Listen to Mike and Tony every day for the latest scoops from Jacksonville and beyond. Duval Honda, the closest Duval dealer is in your driveway.
All offers are with approved credit and out of conjunction. See dealer for complete details. Black Friday sales event.
Our biggest sale of the entire year is on now at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Arlington. Get employee pricing plus now through the end of the month. It's like the old employee pricing, but now you get more. You couldn't get a better deal if you worked for Chrysler. Save up to $10,000 off MSRP on Ram 1500 Bighorn. Get 0% for 60 months and save. Get your kicks on or off Atlantic Boulevard when you drive a new Wrangler Unlimited for only $259 a month. Every new Charger and Challenger is sale priced, starting at just $22.9. We've never been able to offer a price this low ever. $22.9. Every new Dodge Journey is sale priced at up to $7,000 off. Happy holidays from all of us at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Arlington, 9600 Atlantic Boulevard, across from the Regency Square Mall.
Cataracts had taken a toll on the quality of Dad's life, so my wife and I took over. We researched online, talked to friends, read reviews. Turns out renowned cataract care is right here at Bowden Eye & Associates. The doctors made him feel hopeful for the first time in a long time. The trust was there from day one. Today, his cataracts are gone, and we're happy to have our dad back.
Bowden Eye & Associates. Visit today for your cataract consultation. BowdenEye.com.
Leon Searcy here, and my good friends over at R&R Tire Express want you to fall in love with your ride all over again, just like I did, with a new set of custom wheels and tires. How? It's easy to go to 1010XL.com/R&R Tire Express wheel and tire giveaway. Register for your chance to win a $2,000 R&R tire and wheel package. R&R Tire Express hooked me up, and I'm loving my ride all over again. And you can too. Just hit up 1010XL.com/R&R Tire Express Wheel and Tire Giveaway and register today.
When you owe the IRS or Florida sales tax and can't pay, contact J. David Tax Law. Voted best tax attorney by Folio Weekly Readers and an ultimate tax attorney by the Jacksonville Business Journal. Stop collection action and permanently resolve your tax problem. Peace of mind is only a click or call away. Call J. David Tax Law now for a no-cost consultation at 507-4777. That's 904-507-4777. Online at jdavidtaxlaw.com.
Guys, in the U.S., 1 in 9 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. This Movember, the urologists with McKeever Clinic encourage you to have an open conversation with your friends, your family, or doctor about men's health. McKeeverClinic.com.
Tee it high and let it fly. And come join me, my friends, at the home course, the Jointon Creek Golf Club. Boy, it's in good shape, and this is a great time of year to play golf, isn't it? Weather starts to change a little bit, a little crispness, and I got a beautiful golf course for you. You will love the people at the Jointon Creek Golf Club. I mean, just so down to earth. Big practice facilities, everything you could want out of a pro shop and a snack bar. They got games out there during the week. If you want to play good golf and fun golf, then come on over to the home course, the Jointon Creek Golf Club.
At Diamonds Direct, I feel like I got value. I feel like I got the better price.
That's Eric Utley, another unpaid, unrehearsed, unscripted, raving fan of Diamonds Direct.
It's a competitive price, but the quality stands above and beyond the competitors that we looked at and researched, and that's where I think Diamonds Direct really stands apart.
Eric and his fiancée did a lot of shopping and found not only the best value at Diamonds Direct, but the best experience.
When we went into the local, smaller jewelers, and then especially when we went into some of these bigger brands, we just found a lack of service and a lack of just listening to the needs and the wants of my fiance when making this buying decision.
But at Diamonds Direct,
they offered a much more consultative and listening approach where they were actually listening to what my fiance wanted. That really separated Diamonds Direct.
Diamonds Direct.
Don't waste your time. Head to Diamonds Direct.
Your love, our passion.
off Town Center Parkway, just left of the Hyatt.
I'm Holt Harrell. At Harrell & Harrell, we work hard for our clients, and hard work gets results. If you've been injured, let us work hard for you. Harrell & Harrell, 251-1111. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hey guys, this is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Card Rooms in Jacksonville and Orange Park. Did you know they have a newly expanded Vegas-style gaming floor at both Best Bet locations? Come play the new Vegas-style game, High Card Flush. This popular, fun, fast-paced game can win you $5,000 with just a $5 bet. Plus, get bonuses on flushes and straight flushes. Feel the rush with High Card Flush at both Best Bet locations. For more information, visit them on the web at bestbetjacks.com.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
2 wheels, a little time to cut loose, and some buddies who have your back. That feeling you get from chasing thrills with some friends is what Harley-Davidson is all about. The adventures you can have in an afternoon can make the kind of stories that turn into legends. A Harley costs less than you think, and our riding academy makes learning to ride easy. Check it out today at your dealer. Live your legend.
Adam Mack Harley-Davidson. Get out and ride.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by USA Energy Savers Solar Division. I'm Taylor Dahl for 1010XL. The Jaguars ran into some offensive struggles over the weekend, and one position that has been lacking the majority of the year is tight end. The Jags announced they have signed fifth-year tight end Nick O'Leary and promoted rookie tight end Charles Jones to the active roster. To make room on the roster, they have placed Josh Oliver and Lorente McCray on the injured reserve list. And Florida State will square off in the season finale in the Swamp under the lights. Kickoff times for the final weekend of college football were announced yesterday, revealing that the Gators and Seminoles will kick off at 7:30 on the SEC network. And Phillip Rivers throws 4 picks, and the Chargers lost to Kansas City on Monday Night Football. The Chiefs move up to 7-4 on the season after this 24-17 victory over Los Angeles. It's 52 degrees at 8:02. Time and temp are brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
All right, coming up momentarily trending, we have, I would say, a top 5 all-time.
Top 5?
Top 5.
Wow.
Trending item.
Man, I mean, you've got people.
No pressure.
I hope Beef has put it at number 1.
You got guys moving 8 o'clock meetings to 9 o'clock.
Well, it's coming up in exactly 7 minutes. No matter where we are, I'm going to scream, stop. Let's see what's trending.
Well, and I'll say this, too. Just be glad it's not smell-o-vision. We'll just put it that
Correct.
way.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Knicks Cavs.
Something else.
Knicks Cavs last night. What a victory. All right, so let's talk Jags for a second. We'll look ahead here. Look, they're not going to the playoffs. We've already admitted that. If anyone suggests otherwise, we'll Myles Garrett him with this Jaguar helmet right here.
You will. Yes. I'm not going to assault anyone with a helmet. But
yes, I will, and I'll take the indefinite suspension.
And maybe 4 to 6.
And it might be worse because it's premeditated. Mine's premeditated.
And the bottom of this one doesn't have those foamy pads, so that might just literally slice into a man. You might kill a man.
What if I did it to Tater? That would be even worse.
I should
go to jail.
Is there something
there's screws hanging
going
on
with Taylor? Has she done something to offend you?
No, I love
When you
Taylor.
started today's show accusing her of passing gas.
I did not accuse her. I asked her if she ever
Came
had.
across that way. And now you've basically insinuated you're going to pound her over the head with this helmet.
No.
He does.
That was a poor drop.
You're usually very good. That one didn't work.
That one didn't work at
I've
all.
got to figure out who's going to be my pouncy and help me out.
Yes.
We'll help you, Taylor. We're not going to let him beat you over the head with that helmet. Nor would he. It's just simple farce that's spun out of control.
Jeff's your pouncy. We're in trouble. Anyway, so we look ahead to the Jacksonville Jaguars and a little bit of next year. And what do you do as you sort of – and there's some really good pieces here, man. The development of DJ Chark, who's going to be a Pro Bowl receiver and has played like a Pro Bowl receiver, is great.
Yeah.
Okay? Jawan Taylor at right tackle has probably been their best offensive lineman from what I've heard. I don't know for a fact. I'm not an X's and
Your
O's.
quarterback situation is as settled as it's ever been.
Settled. It's very settled. And again, that's almost a whole nother topic. If there was a guy out there, though, would you take him somewhere? I don't know. But you're at least settled.
Yeah.
Right? You have two of them who are capable of winning in the National Football League, so that's a good thing. You still have a young left tackle. You have, but you do need more help on the offensive line. You have Leonard Fournette under contract for another year, who's having his best season of his career. Do you need more playmakers? Absolutely.
We could stand some more, but, it's funny. Let me put this in the context of the blame game, because that's what the fans are going to play here for these last 6 weeks as the season gets worse and the heat gets turned up on the guys making the decisions and coaching the football team. First, I would say this. We've been here through it all, Hick, since they first announced and they did the front office was operating out of a trailer next to a stadium under construction. So we've been through every coaching change, every hot seat, every rumor, and I think that by now we have a pretty good radar, pretty good filter on what's real and what's fanaticism. Like last year when the team bottomed out under great expectations, you heard a little bit of is Doug Marrone on the hot seat kind of talk, but you knew it wasn't real. You knew really no matter what happened, Doug Marrone was going to be back this year.
And he should be.
Yeah.
Well, and so fans sometimes overreact about that stuff because
this year it's real though.
Oh yeah,
this year if this team fiddles around and goes 1-5, they're getting fired. I don't know who, how many, but a large portion of them are. Here is why. If I'm sitting down,
which shows you the fickleness of the NFL when you consider that just a couple weeks ago people were suggesting Doug Marrone should be the coach of the year in the NFL.
Okay.
So just to understand how up and down it is.
A couple of really bad losses since then shows why he's not. This is why, to me, it's more interesting this year. Like when we went through the whole Dave Gus thing, I mean, to me, it's not quite as insightful as NFL teams don't get better, they get better quarterbacks. But to me, I think another tenet that you can base the NFL on is if your roster is better than your record, then the GM is doing the good job. When your record's better than your roster, then it's on the GM. You're not getting enough good players. And I think that's where we got the tipping point with Gus. It got to the point where the roster was better than these 3-13, 5-11 seasons. And sure enough, Doug Marrone came in. They added some pieces, and voila, they're in the AFC Championship game. Here is the dilemma this year. You can make the case that both of those exist depending on which side of the ball, okay? Yeah. On the offensive side of the ball, to me, the coaches are derelict in what they're doing. There is too much talent that's being displayed on that side of the ball to not be more productive than they are, especially now with a veteran quarterback. You have all of those pieces you mentioned, an emerging number one receiver in Chark who's top 5 in the league in catches or yards. You have a young running back in Fournette who has proven that when the offense is rolling, you have all those pieces, and now you have 2 quarterbacks. So to me, offense, coaching is the problem. I think they've given them enough talent to be better. But on the other side of the ball, that one's completely on the front office. They have just deconstructed a very good defense 2 years ago and reconstructed it pitifully.
Well, think about this. Who's left from the 2017 championship-type defense? There's only 4 guys, right?
And Dan...
Who is it? Calais, Avery, Miles Jack, Jan, and AJ.
Yes. So there's this on the defensive side of the ball. It's deplorable what the front office has done to the defensive roster, how poor they've been in reconstituting it. Listen, when the radio host can sit around in August and know your linebackers stink, and then it proves itself. What do you expect to do against the run? How do you expect to stop the run, Dan, when your linebackers aren't Telvin Smith, Paul Posluszny, and Miles Jack? They're Miles Jack and 2 guys that can't tackle. Pick any 2 on the roster, and that applies. How are you going to stop the run when you use the 29th pick in the draft on a defensive tackle who should be a 5th or 6th round pick? So, to me, defensively, the coach's hands are tied. The personnel is not good enough on the defensive side of the ball. And it's not going to get – look, Hick, I would say this at this stage of the season. They're not going to stop the run. They can't stop the run. They've given up 200 yards back-to-back games. They've had 2 of the 5 worst defensive ever.
Time's up. It's time to see what's trending on Twitter. Beef. Our top 5. Here we go. The excitement is building as we head towards number 1. Please take it away, Steve Booty.
So intense. Man, I'm nervous.
You better
number 5.
Better do it right.
Golly, I got to bring it.
You better deliver.
Not sing it. Number 5 first. We need to celebrate. I mean, this is this is great for us. as finally, it's been a long time coming. Finally today, guys, we celebrate hashtag it's International Men's Day. Finally a day for us.
Oh, that's fantastic. Do we have to be international, or is it Men's Day all across the nation?
Well, it's all across the globe.
That's fantastic.
We're celebrating men everywhere.
Well, good.
All the great men.
It's our day.
Me, you,
yes,
Pross.
Correct.
All the great men.
I saw a story last week. You know who has killed it? Idea to make money for us, Hick. If we could somehow get this started, we could capitalize on this. But I guess in China, they do this. They have this holiday called Singles Day, where single people are feted. They spend money on themselves, but apparently it is like second now, only to Christmas, well, not in China because they're not a Christian, nation. But it's like the biggest day of spending money and boosting the economy, and it's someday in October every year, Singles Day. So we should start Singles Day here, appeal to the millennials and their value of self, and we can make a lot of cash.
Yeah, baby. I like this.
Just saying.
I'm with you.
Number 4.
I'm in it for cash.
Number 4, guys. You remember a couple years ago when a Jacksonville guy went viral across Twitter with a great prank at an airport where he made stickers that looked like an electrical outlet, stuck them up around the airport, and then watched and videoed people hilariously as they tried to stab their laptops and iPhones into the wall charger, only to realize it's a sticker on the wall.
Well done.
Apparently a Google out in San Francisco has taken that prank and done the new 2019 version of it. So he printed up stickers that are the same size and at a glance close enough proximity to the Apple AirPods. Now those are like $150 a pair. So he went around and stuck these stickers around on curbs and light poles and things where it would look like somebody accidentally dropped or left their AirPod, and then he would sit back and film people as they walked up and reached down and rubbed down the curb and realize, oh no.
Take from this story, people got a lot of time, Hick.
A lot of free time.
I don't have that kind of free time.
A lot of spare time.
By the way,
Number 3.
On the 1010XL text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures, the golfer's name was Brandon Matthews.
Yeah.
Good old Brandon Matthews. Friend of the program. Number 3, guys. We fast forward to 2020, where we're going to have a Clash of the Titans on the set of Jeopardy!
Oh, yeah, that's
Jeopardy's
great.
3 biggest stars are going to show down.
I didn't know number 3, and I don't really need number 3, but throw them in there anyway. But the bottom line is Ken Jennings is going up against Jeopardy Jimmy. And
Jeopardy Jimmy just won another
Tournament of Champs.
tournament, yeah.
But this is going to be a prime time epic affair in January, right?
Yes, that's the plan. According to the top 3 Jeopardy contestants of all time,
right?
The greatest of all time will square off Tuesday, January 7th.
Do we know the third guy?
He's the one that beat. I think he might be the one that beat Jeopardy Jimmy and then went on.
No, a lady beat Jeopardy Jimmy.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Somebody went on a little run. Oh, what about the one dude, Beef? Remember?
What's the dude's name,
Before
Beef?
Jeopardy Jimmy, he kind of had that. He was kind of a smart aleck type. I bet you that's him.
I don't think that's him.
You know what I'm talking about? He
Yes.
made a deep run. He was.
What's the dude's name, Beef?
Yeah, so it's Jeopardy Jimmy, James Holzhauer, Ken Jennings, and Brad Rutter.
Brad Rutter.
Let
me look him up.
That's the crew.
They had the one guy who was really good just before Jeopardy Jimmy. He went on a big run.
They call him Gutter Rutter.
Got a rudder in the gutter.
In the Gutter Rutter.
He's got a filthy mouth.
He's first appeared on Jeopardy in October 2000.
Yeah, I don't really know him.
Undefeated 5-day champion with 55,000 in winnings. As a 5-day champion, he was invited to the 01 Tournament of Champions. He won that. He won the $1 Million Masters tournament. So I guess he's pretty good.
But like you said, Dan, I mean, really the reason we're tuning in is to see Jeopardy Jimmy and Ken Jennings, the two biggest names in the show, not named Alex Trebek, square off in primetime. So it'll be January 7th on ABC in primetime. The big primetime showdown.
Is that live? Are they doing it live?
We'll do it live. And here's a cut.
Okay, Brad Rutter is interesting here.
Uh-huh.
I've done a little research here on Jeopardy.
Can always count on you, Jeff.
Many contestants throughout the show's history have received significant media attention, particularly Brad Rutter, who has never lost to a human player. And has won the most money on the show, including tournaments.
Wow. Right. Okay.
Ken Jennings, who has the show's longest win streak, and James Holzhauer, who holds several of the show's highest overall daily scores. Rutter and Jennings also hold first and second place for most money ever won on American game shows.
Who would you want to win? Who would you root for?
I might go for Rutter. I got to see who he is.
Yeah, I don't even know anything about Rutter. You know,
trying to get this last guy.
I'm rooting for a bloodbath. I just want an epic battle.
I like it.
And then I want Final Jeopardy to be a sports question, and they're all bad at it.
Jeopardy Jimmy would get.
Jeopardy Jimmy would get the sports question, unfortunately. But I always enjoy it when the Jeopardy people are terrible at a sports question.
Number 2.
What is Boston Patriots? Ooh, sorry.
And number 2, guys.
This man quarterbacked New England to 6 Super Bowl titles.
Who's LeBron James? Sorry. No. Wrong sport. Ooh. Number 2, guys. We go out to South Dakota where the best of intentions sometimes don't land.
Just minutes away, folks.
Austin Rogers is the guy I was thinking of.
Yes.
Bartender guy.
Out in South Dakota, apparently out in those mountain states, South Dakota, Montana, etc., they've got a real problem with the crystal, Dan, the meth.
Oh, no.
Meth's a real problem out there.
Well,
and South Dakota has unveiled a new anti-meth campaign. They're taking it seriously. They've put $450,000 in taxpayer money into developing this campaign, an anti-meth campaign. And their new slogan, I guess it depends, it probably comes off better when it's spoken than when it's read. As the new South Dakota anti-meth slogan, Dan, meth, we're on it.
Yeah, oh boy.
By the way, the website, if you want to check out their campaign, it's called onmeth.com.
Oh boy.
None of this is a joke.
Yeah, it's trying to be clever. I get it, but if you're not smart enough to get the cynicism there, then the sarcasm, then yeah, it could lead to some problems. So they probably need to change that. It's the idiocracy after all. America's not savvy enough, nuanced enough to get the humor, the play on words there.
That's fair.
All right, here we go. Number 1 topic trending right now, the fart heard around the world.
And lastly, like Dan said.
Number 1.
Wow, I hope this meeting move was worth it, Guggen.
Yeah, this is tremendous.
This is pretty good stuff.
This is a congressman, California Rep. Eric Swalwell, who was on Hardball with Chris Matthews. They're in 2 different locations. Is that correct, Beef?
Yeah, they're on one of those double box satellite interviews.
Yes. Swalwell appeared on the political analysis show to discuss whether Trump had used taxpayer dollars to cheat in the election.
So Matthews asked him a question, then they go over to Swalwell.
And like many politicians, they talk out their career.
Well, somebody did. We brought a clip.
The evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election.
What?
That's not very subtle.
Now
Is that real?
That was not dubbed in. Now listen again.
Are you sure?
Because Swalwell, who is denying said fart, did pause before the rip happened. And when you're talking, oftentimes you will look the other way or lift cheek up and let her rip.
There was up and let her rip.
There was definite.
You're on a national
pause.
TV interview.
He didn't need to lift it up because he was standing pause.
The evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election.
You see that pause in there? The pause sends guilt, but yet somehow I think the old man Matthews might have ripped that one off camera while he was doing a said interview.
Well,
what say you?
An election.
Swalwell is claiming to not be the culprit, but Twitter doesn't believe him. Hashtag Fartgate is trending this morning. That's right up the alley of this
the chutzpah to do that.
I'm telling you, it was 100% Chris Matthews wrote one person. Could have been whoever was holding the microphone. No. How did the mic? This was a bomb. Listen.
Ukrainians to help them cheat an election.
I'll be honest. Jeff Prosser sits here occasionally. He'll let one go, and you don't hear it on the radio.
You're some piece of work. You're the biggest offender.
You are
of
the
a
smelliest
stink fest.
offender of everyone.
Give me a break, dude.
Stop. That's why the Lysol's here.
Because of you. I have to bring it in here and spray you down.
And Beef lets him go all the time.
But he's in there by himself.
He's in his own room.
Yeah, no one knows. By the way,
I got a leaky valve.
I don't know what. Leave it to Hardball to add some fake news to the story. Sorry to disappoint the conspiracy theorists, they tweeted. It was the mug scraping against the desk.
The hell it was.
You are fake news.
Let me hear it one more time. Is there any way this is not a fart?
There's nothing there but a big, fat, juicy fart.
Taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help them cheat an election.
Yeah, it's a mug. Yeah, sure it is, Hardball.
Yeah.
Hardball, you ought to embrace this and say, coming up tonight on Hardball, Matthews gets the tough question. Did he or didn't he fart?
Does it pass the smell test? Next on Hardball.
Oh, my goodness. Hopefully that was worth it because you don't get that anywhere else.
Well, and there's a good reason the FCC doesn't allow that. Yeah, so we'll...
the chutzpah to do that.
I'm telling you. Swalwell denies it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have to ask. Someone texted him if this was you or someone in the studio. It was not me, exclamation points, and I didn't hear it when I was speaking. You look like you heard it and are stifling a laugh. I definitely did not hear it, said the Swalwell to the reporter. One more time, though, I think there's a pause there that makes me wonder about Swalwell.
Taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help them cheat an election.
And then Hardball dares to try to say that's a mug scraping across the desk.
Could it be a mug? Listen to it again one more time. What if it's just it's like your mind plays tricks on you when you know that something is a certain sound, you don't even,
what say you,
consider.
Googans?
So could it be like a rub, have you ever rubbed like a chair across the floor and it'll kind of make that noise?
Dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help them cheat an election.
No way.
Shit my pants.
Oh, wow. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
With a P.
On that note.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. From the locker room to the 50-yard line, no one knows the Jaguars like Johnny O.
Oh, yeah.
O knows.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, snap.
Hear Jaguars.com's John Osher on Jaguars Today. Brought to you by Florida Pump Service.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Now, guys, I'm going to say laser hair removal, and you're going to try to tune me out thinking that's something just for women. No, this is for everyone. Think about it. We all have embarrassing, unwanted hair. My husband, a great example of Ideal Image Med Spa, how they can change a guy's life, too. Celebrating Black Friday at Ideal Image, by the way, with BOGO. Buy one area of laser hair removal. Get the second area for free. Your back, your chest, your neck. Tired of dealing with that embarrassing, unwanted hair, right? Ideal Image Med Spa is America's #1 choice for laser hair removal. They only employ the top licensed nursing and medical professionals in the country, and Ideal Image offers in-house payment plans. Call. It's a private, complimentary consultation. 904-652-0652. That's 904-652-0652. Located at the Markets at Town Center, US 17, just south of Orange Park on Fleming Island, in St. Augustine in Diane's Marketplace. Medical Director, Dr. Holly Hickman, idealimage.com.
Now your local Hyundai dealers present the Offensive Player of the Game.
DJ Chark had a rather loud performance on Sunday in Naptown. He finished the afternoon with 104 yards on 8 receptions and would also contribute 2 touchdowns for Jacksonville. There hasn't been any signs of a sophomore slump from this kid, just an immense amount of confidence that has put the entire league on notice. DJ Chark is your North Florida Hyundai dealer's offensive player of the game.
Team, if we strive to make things better like Hyundai, we will have success. If we commit to being the best like Hyundai, we will have...
Are the snacks after the gang counts?
Molly's mom brought snacks.
Yeah!
Success! Right now, get a new Hyundai Elantra or Santa Fe with 0% APR financing for 72 months. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end 11/30/19. Call 877-616-8513 for complete feature and offer details.
Ever wish a button could undo what you said at the office party?
Ned, my office now.
A button for emptying the dishwasher.
Honey, dishes!
If you have sleep apnea but have trouble using CPAP, now there's a button to replace it. It's called Inspire. Inspire is a sleep apnea treatment that works inside the body with just a click of a remote. That's right, just a button. If you're struggling with CPAP, great sleep awaits at InspireSleep.com. That's InspireSleep.com. Inspire. Sleep apnea innovation. No mask, no hose, just sleep.
Talk to your doctor to see if Inspire is right for you and review important safety information at InspireSleep.com.
First comes love. Then comes sparkle. And that's where Diamonds Direct comes in. Engagement ring shopping is so easy at Diamonds Direct. Step 1. Choose your perfect diamond. At Diamonds Direct, you get access to one of the largest selections of certified diamonds in America, straight from the diamond cutters. Every shape, every size, everyone handpicked for brilliance. Step 2. Choose your setting. Something unique, something that fits your style, your personality. Solitaire, halo, 3-stone, pave, channel cut. And don't worry if you've seen it on Pinterest, we have it. From all the top designers in bridal jewelry. Step 3. Relax. Your Diamonds Direct engagement ring comes with a free lifetime warranty. That's no charge ever for sizing, cleaning, and routine maintenance. And at every step along the way, you'll be treated with respect, with zero pressure, by experts whose only goal is to make you happy. So, you'll be all set for Step 4, the most important one. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
Off Town Center Parkway, just left of the Hyatt.
All right, so here's what happened. Hicken here. My air conditioning went out. Oh, what do I do? It was hot this summer, man, like every summer. My wife said, we got to figure it out quick. We expect great service. I'm telling you, Bueller Air Conditioning rang the bell. The wife loved them. I loved them. They sent a professional over quickly. And when I say professional, that's what I mean. They were clean. They were courteous. They took care of it in no time flat. Now we have a brand new air conditioning system. You know what we did? We stayed cooler with Bueller.
Bueller Air. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Strict attention to detail. That's what sets Kubota construction equipment apart. It's how they maximize performance, increase strength, and give you the dependability you demand. Now, write it off the lot and write it off your taxes with a Section 179 tax deduction when you buy new Kubota construction equipment by December 31st.
Greater power for the great outdoors. Coastal Equipment.
At Coastal Equipment on New Kings Road in Jacksonville, and now also in McClenny.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to one commercial today, listen to this one.
Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet are doing it again. This year, we will recognize 12 local heroes in our community and honor them with a brand new vehicle. 12 heroes will be getting 12 new vehicles. Nominate a law enforcement officer, firefighter, EMT, nurse, teacher, veteran, and new this year, your local WOW hero. Head to localwowheroes.com to nominate and vote today. Let's wow our heroes.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
Work it, make it, do it. Makes us all better, faster, stronger.
All right, welcome back. This is The Drill, Super Tuesday, and Super Tuesday stuff coming your way in just a few minutes as we hit those power rankings. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
That time again already?
It is that time. It's that time to check it out and figure out, and we're in a free fall, so doggone it, man. When there's a 2 in front of you and there's a number after that 2, it ain't good.
Yeah.
And we are in a free fall.
It's bad.
With all due respect to Tom Petty. So, Beef, without further ado, crank it up. On this Super Tuesday, let's play the Power Poll game. 1 week ago, the Jacksonville Jaguars were number 22. What say you, Steve Booty?
Yeah, after
as to this week?
After their best performance being the bye week, the other two getting their asses kicked.
Yes.
I'm going to call for a good 4-spot dip.
Oh, boy.
To 26.
26 is the number. Jeff Prosser, what say you, the Jacksonville Jaguars Power Poll rankings?
What were we last week?
22.
I'll say 25.
25.
Has that been taken?
No.
I took
25 and 26 are the numbers. Here we go! Crank it up.
Hey!
Oh! Coming in DAL, the Cincinnati Bengals, who continue to be god-awful, 0-10, and their most underrated player is Trey Hopkins, their center, someone you've never heard of.
Shout out to Tyler Boyd for reading the room and saying he's not getting enough touches. You're 0-10, Ty.
Number 31 at 1-9, the Washington Redskins, whose most underrated player is Quentin Dunbar, the corner, former Gator receiver that the genius Champ had out of position. At number 30...
Which is odd because Champ was more inclined to put his best athletes on defense.
Yes.
And somehow that one we...
At number 30, the New York Football Giants at 2-8, whose most underrated player is Dalvin Tomlinson. Number 29, the Miami Dolphins, 2-8, Devontae Parker. Number 28, the New York Football Jets. I agree with this. Ryan Griffin. Every time I look up, he's scoring a dang touchdown.
I think he had 2 here.
Yeah.
I think he scored each week since he left.
Yeah. Coming off his first 100-yard game, the first by a Jets tight end since Dustin Keller. What was our last 100-yard tight end performance? Mercedes?
If he had one.
Pete Mitchell? Kyle Brady?
That's a good question.
Number 27. Nobody has number 27. That's where you'll find the Denver Broncos, whose most underrated player is Justin Simmons.
I'd say they're underrated if you haven't heard them.
Number 26. Levante David can't be underrated. That's the Tampa Bay Bucks. Is that where you had it, Beef?
Yeah, I had 26.
You're out.
I'm out.
It's Jeff Prosser for the win at number 25. But he had Georgia on his mind, the Atlanta Falcons. It's getting kind of hectic.
Who do you think would win if the Jags?
I guess ESPN didn't watch the game.
Who would you think if Jags and Falcons played this weekend? Who do you think would win?
Falcons.
Yeah.
Number 24. The Arizona Cardinals. Most underrated player, Chandler Jones. Number 23.
I don't understand we're moving up in the power poll.
No, down one spot, the Jacksonville Jaguars, 23. Most underrated player. By the way, well done, D-Rock. I agree. DJ Hayden. Been very good for the Jags.
Yes, he
has. Nickelback, good in coverage. Had a sack on Sunday. Jags' best blitzer among defensive backs, career high. 2 sacks so far this season. DJ Hayden at number 23. Okay, Super Tuesday time. As we shift into the number 1 team in the NFL, who do you think it is?
It's the Baltimore Ravens.
Who do you think it is, Beef?
I concur, Dr. Connor.
It's the New England Patriots.
Interesting.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Beaten by the...
No, not beaten. Throttled
by
the Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens are 8-2, and they are number 2. The Niners are 3. The Seahawks are 4. The Pack is 5. The Saints are 6. The Vikings are 7. The Chiefs are 8. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic. Super Tuesday time. Who do you got?
Wow, but this just blows like the wind, doesn't it? I'm going to stick with what I had. I believe I had this last week. Mm-hmm. But right now, I think if the playoffs started today, the 2 teams I think would go to the Super Bowl are the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow.
Is that who I had last week, Beef?
You did. We both did.
Okay.
I'm going to go with New England. Who did I say last week, Beef?
I don't know.
That defeats the purpose.
I just remember me and
we're
Jeff had the
supposed to
same
see how our mind evolves without even realizing. I'm going to go with New England,
and I'm going to stick, I'm going to go with an old tried and true one. I might have left them a week ago, but I'm going to go back to the Saints.
Okay. Yeah, we all got off them last week.
Yep.
When they got smoked by Atlanta.
What about you? What are you doing, Beef? Staying the same?
I'm staying Ravens Seahawks.
Ravens Seahawks.
All right.
As the bird turns. Falcons finally played like that Super Bowl team I predicted. Man, Dan Quinn, you almost should be fired for the improvement hick.
Falcons are going to win and miss the playoffs by a game.
They're going to go 8-8.
A game.
They're going to go 8-8.
That's what I predict.
Yeah, they're not going to. I think they could. I say they're going to go 8-8. Listen, it's been 2 weeks. It seems better. Talk to me in a month. We'll see what they do. What a wasted opportunity, though. It's
a wasted year. That's what drives you nuts. The NFL
and for people that don't know, this is what happened, and they probably don't know because you've got to be into the Falcons to know this. But so Dan Quinn is the head coach. He's former defensive coordinator. He's a defensive-minded guy, and he had been calling the defensive plays this season.
Mm-hmm.
And the week before the New Orleans game, maybe Atlanta had a bye that week, I'm not sure, but the week before the New Orleans game, he made some changes in his staff. He shifted him around.
Yeah.
He took his wide receivers coach, who Raheem Morris, who came from a defensive background to begin with and was the head coach of the Bucs. He moved him to defensive backs coach, and he took the linebacker coach, and Quinn stopped calling the defensive plays. He turned over the play calling responsibilities to the linebacker coach, and in 2 weeks they've given up 15 points. They gave up 60 to the freaking Houston Texans. So, Dan Quinn's improvement should be further evidence of his downfall. What were we doing there for 8 games, Chief? Oof.
I don't know. I'm looking at the Cleveland Browns, who've won 2 in a row, beating the Bills and the Steelers. They got the Dolphins on Sunday. You would think that would be a dub. Then they go to Pittsburgh. That's a tough game, even though Pittsburgh is really beat up.
Buffalo season's about to get really hard. They got the Ravens, I think, too.
Who?
Are you talking about Buffalo?
No, Cleveland.
Oh.
Then they have the Bengals. They go to Arizona. They have the Ravens. They'll lose a couple more, but
But their schedule does get easier. We knew that at the beginning of the year. But, suddenly going and playing at the Cardinals is not a layup.
No.
That Kyler Murray's playing great, by the way.
Yeah.
Very quietly. He's playing really good football. In fact, I saw, the 49ers defense is number 1 in the league.
Yeah.
Nobody's had a QBR higher than, 50 or something. And Kyler Murray's gone like 70 and 80 against them.
Yeah, but they've lost 4 games in a row, but it's not his fault.
They've been close.
Yeah.
They've been close. They need to get better defensively, obviously. But
3-7-1.
And David Johnson has disappeared. Has been a big disappointment. Was supposed to be, kind of a return this year. So
I really think the NFC playoff picture is taking a shape in this respect. I believe the Dallas-Philly winner will get in, and I think we lean towards Dallas. I think the Pack and the Vikings will both make the postseason. I think the Saints are going to all but a lock in the South. I don't believe in Carolina. I've told you that since Kyle Allen took over. I don't think he is the answer. And San Fran and Seattle are both very good teams, with the Rams on the outside looking in. The Rams have the Ravens on Monday night. They have a good Monday night game. That'll be a nice one to look forward to. So, to me, you can almost start to zero in on the 6 playoff teams, I think, in the NFC. While the AFC, I think something strange will happen. I think somebody will emerge. The Colts and Texans play Thursday night.
That'd be a good one.
The Colts lost Marlon Mack, by the way. He broke his hand against the Jags. He's out for a few weeks.
Well, apparently Jonathan Williams should just go for 100.
No, not against a good defense.
He won't.
No.
What's the best? I was thinking this, and let's do this real quick, actually. We got a minute?
Yeah, we got a minute.
This is, to me, fun. Doesn't serve any purpose.
Yes.
What is the best? Forget, not the Jags. What's the best rivalry? I was going through the divisions in my head yesterday driving around because I do stupid things like that. I was trying to decide what I thought was the best rivalry in each division. Okay? Like, what's the best rivalry? We'll start with the South since you just brought that. It's probably Houston-Indy, isn't it?
Is it the best because they're on top most of the time?
Which look, all of these divisions are so new that
that's hard for me
sometimes they're not tried and true. There might not be one.
It's hard for me to comment because I think the Jacksonville-Tennessee rivalry, which within the fan bases, is tremendous.
But the Jags have been so bad for so long. They probably can't be the answer no matter what. So it probably involves the other 3. This is a hard one to me. And so I'm going to tell you what I settled on. Right. What's the best rivalry in the AFC East?
AFC East?
Yeah.
I'll go Jets-Miami.
That's funny you say that. I said Bills-Miami. I'll defer to you a little bit on the history since you were in South Florida, but to me, they've had
so many New Yorkers in Miami, and the Jets-Miami is always.
Bills, Buffalo is in New York.
Yeah, but it's Western New York, small market.
What's interesting is New England has either been so bad or so good that they don't. There's not a rivalry that jumps out at you.
No.
What's the best rivalry in the AFC North?
Pittsburgh-Baltimore.
Yeah.
They've had some slugfests through the last 20 years.
Because the Ravens haven't been around that long.
Yeah.
Some people might say Pittsburgh-Cleveland because of the longevity.
Not when you're 24-1 against
That's the problem. Cleveland's been so bad.
Yeah.
What's the best rivalry? This is a good one. To me, the AFC West has the most. You can make an argument for 2 or 3 games.
I'm an old AFL guy. With all due respect to the Bronx, I go Denver. I go Oakland, Kansas City.
Oakland, Kansas City was me too, but it might be Denver and Oakland.
Yeah, I
got you. I go Oakland, KC too. That's
Darryl
what sticks to me.
LaMonica, Len Dawson. That's been around forever.
Now, to me, this is the easiest one, but I may romanticize this rivalry when I was a kid, back when kids still, it was not politically incorrect to play Cowboys and Indians. The NFC East.
Yeah, see, I think that's a very difficult one. I think there's tremendous. I think they're all rivals. Yeah, and they're all long-standing. They've all played forever.
That makes this one even better because what's the best rivalry? And there's no wrong answer.
Yeah, I know.
There's no formula. There's no list. There's no ranking. I'm just curious. Our goal is to inspire you in the car to think a little bit this morning.
It's Dallas somebody.
For sure.
But you can make arguments because the other 3 are the Northeast. I guess the Redskins because of the Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
But
I would go Redskins, Cowboys.
Man,
but
Philadelphia has a lot of hate towards Dallas. That's a good one. And the Giants-Cowboys is tremendous.
And the Giants-Eagles is tremendous. They're real close to each other. It's a great one. And those teams in the 80s were all good. It's just a fantastic
Bears-Packers is easy.
It is.
Even though
Vikings don't get any.
No.
Vikings Packers don't get anything.
It's 100,
you're right. I'm not even going to try.
Yeah.
What's the best rivalry in the NFC South? This is another one I didn't feel like had a great rivalry, but I think it's the Saints Falcons.
Probably because
it's had longevity there.
Yeah.
The other two teams are relatively new.
Yeah.
And then the NFC West is an easy one to me.
I don't know. Rams, Niners potentially, but Seahawks should be in there with somebody. Seahawks.
See, to me, it's Rams, Niners because it's just been around
but
so long.
the Rams were at St. Louis, and it wasn't. I mean,
I don't even hardly remember. I don't know. They still stayed in the same division though, even when they were in St. Louis.
All right, let's turn our attention to some college football news and notes when we come back. We'll see what's tonight's the playoff 4. And we'll talk about the FSU coaching search, what's going on in Gainesville, all that coming up next right here on The Drill.
It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on 1010XL, 92.5 FM.
The 1010XL studios are kept clean by Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Tom McManus.
I'm looking for a big contract next year. I ain't putting my body through that.
Tom McManus joins Jaguars Today every Friday morning.
It's my opinion.
10 to noon. Brought to you by McGowan's, the official heating and air conditioning partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, Hicken here from my friends at Nimnick Buick GMC, the number one Buick GMC dealership in Jacksonville, FLA. You know why? I can tell you they got the most inventory, and they do. More cars, more trucks, more SUVs than anybody. I can tell you they have the best price guarantee. They'll beat anyone's, and they do. But I think, to me, the reason why they're number one is because they know what they're doing. They've been there for 78 years, man. Nimnick has been around for 78 years, donating, serving our community. And nobody cares more about you, the customer, before and after the sale. And they got Black Friday savings event going on right now. So stop by Nimnick Buick GMC on Phillips Highway. Conveniently located for you. Or shop the biggest savings vehicles online at nimnickbuickgmc.com. That's NIMNICHT BuickGMC.com. They want to buy your vehicle even if you don't buy theirs. Yeah, bring in your vehicle today for a free cash appraisal. GMC, we're professional grade. Go see our friends at Nimnick Buick GMC. Gang, it's the new name in Buick.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to our website, CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important things we can have, and sometimes the most elusive. I'm Glenn Levine from the law offices of Anna John Levine. Car accidents can turn your life upside down. Your car is damaged, you're in pain, injuries can even create problems at work. While there's no magic wand, our team is ready to get you back on your feet as soon as possible. Call the law offices of Anna John Levine at 904-600-4000 for a consultation. That's 904-600-4000.
Office in Jacksonville.
Enjoy football this season without worrying about pest control inside of your home or outside in the yard. Peninsular Pest Control has served homes and businesses in Northeast Florida since 1954. This family-owned and operated business receives annual Super Service Awards from Angie's List and have been voted the Bold City's best lawn care and pest control service 5 years in a row. Learn more about Peninsular Pest Control at CritterGetter.com or call 389-3491.
Roll in, roll out, roll away with a great deal from Gate. Right now, enjoy any 2 Tornado Roller Grill items in your favorite flavors and any size Best Bean Coffee for only $3. Try fan favorites like the Sausage, Egg, and Cheese Tornadoes paired with the bold, rich flavor of Best Bean Coffee for a breakfast that's sure to get you rolling. But hurry in, offer ends January 1st. Gate, serving up more.
Attention, architects, engineers, and property managers, give your concrete structures new life with some CPR. CPR Contracting doesn't patch your concrete problems, it solves them. CPR restores and protects all concrete structures. So if the building is 1 story or 40 high, a bridge 1 mile or 10 miles long, CPR is long on the experience to fix it right. Local, licensed, insured, bonded, and drug-free. CPR is the concrete contractor you need to get to know. Also working with other general contractors. Find them at cprcontracting.com.
Georgia Bulldog football. Hear the Dogs fight for the SEC East.
Brought to you by Meineke Car Care
and the Bailey Group.
Catch live play-by-play action on 1010XL.
Okay, here we go with our final lightning round on Potty Talk. Top 3 answers on the board. Ready? Okay. The best way to save money when your faucets or pipes are leaking.
Roland Reese Plumbing?
Something to help you avoid clogged sewers and drains.
Roland Reese Plumbing.
The technical term for that ba-whoosh sound when a toilet flushes correctly.
Roland Reese Plumbing.
Roland Reese Plumbing is always the right answer. Roland Reese Plumbing, 260-7059.
Hello, Jacksonville. This is Crystal Dial Wilson, Senior Vice President with Pro Logistics, powered by Remedy. Our Pro Logistics team focuses 100% on the logistics industry. This enables us to refine our recruiting to identify applicants with the exact skill sets required for your business needs. Let us help you recruit and hire qualified and quality skilled team members. You can reach us at Pro Logistics by calling 904-528-1933.
I'm Dr. Eric Kim of the Heekin Clinic. I've dedicated my career to helping eliminate joint pain many patients suffer every day. At the Heekin Clinic, we use the most advanced surgical and non-surgical techniques, including robotic-aided knee replacement, which has produced outstanding results for our patients. I'm excited to be part of the Heekin Clinic team and look forward to helping the patients in Northeast Florida live a pain-free life.
The Heekin Clinic, a full-service orthopedic surgical practice specializing in knees and hips. Log on and search for Heekin Clinic today.
Attention diesel mechanics. Republic Services is now hiring in Duval and St. Johns County. And with Republic Services, new diesel mechanics get a $2,000 sign-on bonus, a $1,000 yearly tool allowance, and competitive benefits. Republic Services will even pay for your ASE certifications and offer a bonus for each certification earned. Join the Republic Services team and make a positive impact on your community and environment today. Visit republicservices.jobs for more information and to apply. Wear the star, drive your career.
Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods. And folks, the new Dagwood sandwich has a little bit of everything. Almost like they couldn't decide and somebody said, let's just throw it all in there. But as crazy as it sounds, it's actually pretty tasty. Black Forest ham, Genoa salami, pepperoni, smoked turkey, provolone, and cheddar cheese, all on the softest bread on the planet. So the next time you're out and about, make it a fresh Dagwood sandwich from Dandy and do it today.
Hey guys, this is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Card Rooms in Jacksonville and Orange Park. Come play the popular Vegas-style game Fortune Pai-Gow. Check out the newly revised Pai-Gow games in the pit at both Best Bet locations. With a single $5 bet, you could walk away with $25,000. Come try your hand at one of our fast-paced Pai-Gow games. There's no experience needed and tons of fun to be had. For more detailed information, visit them on the web at bestbetjacks.com.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
God, it's beautiful, Dan.
It came from somewhere long ago. To recreate, to recreate.
Like
no one knows what the words are.
You got some news
I
there,
know
babe?
the words.
Great news.
I could have sing that whole beginning, and you guys sound like the Muppets singing, is what you sound. The Muppets do the Doobie Brothers.
You got some news, B?
Huge news. The Doobs and Michael McDonald reuniting for the first time in 25 years, hitting the road to celebrate the Doobs' 50th anniversary.
This is the point of the program where I reference some song to the Doobie Brothers that's not really their song.
Yes.
So today I'll go, oh, I love their song, Oh Black Water. I think last time I loved their song, Feel Like Making Love. So, yeah.
Blackwater is a Doobie Brothers song, so you're
Oh, it is?
You're
I'm
okay.
good there.
You're good.
You got this one,
All
Jeff.
right,
You
nice.
nailed it.
Now, this is how bad I am. I can't facetiously get it wrong when I'm trying.
I'm your brother.
What the hell, man?
Like an angel.
What
man.
are we doing?
God, I love it.
Thank you, friend. Dan Mullen is on the verge of winning 10 games for the second year in a row. The only two coaches who've done that at Florida are Spurdog and Urban.
I believe it.
Spurrier did it for 6 straight years, by the way, 93 to 98. And again in 2000 and 2001. Urban Meyer only did it in 08 and 09. That's it.
That's it. He was terrible.
Yeah.
But he also won 10 in
to 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not back-to-back.
So anyway, just in talking about Dan Mullen, I
think it's a grand slam home run. Is there any narrative that speaks other than that on Dan Mullen?
Meanwhile, Scott Frost gets a contract extension already.
That's probably smart.
8-14.
That's
I told you I
okay.
read an article on Scott Frost. I said if he can't do it there, who can?
I think he can do it there, and I think
too.
he will.
I just think it's taking a little longer than they
P.J.
thought.
Fleck has built Minnesota, then I think Scott Frost can get Nebraska going. Nebraska lost their advantage when the whole world figured out that we're allowed to lift weights. I mean, really, it's never been the same. So, all the way up into the early 90s, they were at the forefront of weight training, and
Well, I do think it is so difficult to recruit there, bro. I mean, it's so hard to recruit to Nebraska. I mean, you have to make trips.
But you know what, Hick? You say that.
Mm-hmm.
It should be hard to recruit to Norman, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It should be hard to recruit to a lot of college towns.
Gators and Knowles will go at 7:30 a week from Saturday in the
SEC
Swamp.
Network for that one. It's not exactly, college football prime time.
Hasn't been that way for a long time, but that's okay. It is what it is.
Each school is taking a turn being bad. We took our turn, and FSU was still, competing for national titles.
Did I hear correctly? By the way, Rick Catlett and the Gator Bowl have a press conference this morning to announce that it's the 75th Gator Bowl, so lots of excitement around
and
that.
ceremonial,
all-time
that kind of thing.
teams and et cetera. But have I heard that perhaps FSU could be on the Gator Bowl list just because we didn't have them in September? So
I think it'd be
sort
smart.
of a make-do.
Look, if you're the Gator Bowl, people will get more excited about FSU Tennessee than they would Iowa Tennessee.
Indiana.
We've had Iowa Tennessee.
Yeah.
It didn't work so well.
Yeah.
FSU Tennessee, I like that game.
Yeah.
Right? That sounds like a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, they're equally
It is what it is. I mean, you're
mediocre,
never
right.
you're not going to fill the
Sure.
house. But if you do FSU Tennessee, you can get
50. I think you can.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, FSU Tennessee, I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm going to that game. That's a game I wouldn't mind going to. I don't want to go to Kentucky, Illinois.
Yeah.
At all.
Right.
I got no interest in watching Kentucky, Illinois.
Did you see what the South Carolina president said about Champ?
I did, and I forget. It was so stupid, I forget what it was. Something about his belief in him, though. I can't. What's the exact quote?
So last week, the AD is Ray Tanner, the longtime baseball coach, came out in support of Champ and said he's definitely coming back next year. Champ promptly went out, and they got hammered by Texas A&M. They're beaten down. They're injury depleted. They're playing a freshman quarterback. They can't get a first down, and they're 4-7 now. And they have Clemson left on the schedule. And maybe after the Georgia game, you thought maybe, but Clemson is going to road grade.
Oh, no, they're going to go 4-8.
South Carolina
4-8. Well, that's terrible.
For about the 12th,
I'm not surprised. Again,
12th year in a row.
It's not some personal animus towards Will Muschamp. He's not
going
to win anything for you.
So Tanner comes out in support of Champ. Okay? So the president then comes out of South Carolina and basically says, yeah, we saw that buyout with Will, and I want to make it clear I'm in support of them, but we called FSU to see how they're paying their buyout. And they have
I
a lot,
didn't see that.
Yeah,
No.
he said they have a lot more money than we do, which also surprised me.
Well, that's more than fourth right there, Prez.
And so basically he said, because
We have
Muschamp's
to keep
buyout
him.
is $20 million.
It's basically
bro.
said, well, we got to keep him.
Yeah, we're stuck with him.
Yeah.
But then he hedged it and said, oh, no, but no, you're not. If you could get rid of him, you would.
Muschamp needs to recruit like he was at Florida, and at South Carolina, it's hard to do, especially with Clemson and Georgia playing like they are. Clemson and Georgia take everything that South Carolina on their wish list would get.
Mm-hmm.
And Clemson and Georgia are recruiting at a very, very high level. So I tell you what, FSU's had a lot of success through the years going into South Carolina and getting talent also.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee, when they're good, goes in there. Now, that hadn't really been the case as much lately. So, yeah, just exactly what I expect. I mean, South Carolina hires Will Muschamp. You expect to win the SEC?
Yeah.
That'll never happen. He was at Florida and he couldn't.
Who are your top four tonight?
Tonight's yeah, I'd go. I'd continue with LSU. I'd go LSU, Ohio State, Clemson, and Georgia.
Bama 5.
Bama definitely 5.
For Gator fans who want that New Year's Day Six Bowl, you really want two SECs in the top four. That
If
will
not,
help
you're not
you.
going to get it.
You might still, but it's because you might go Sugar Orange and
Or get all three.
Cotton.
Yeah, if I'm the Cotton, I might consider like Utah or whoever the Pac-12 doesn't get. Why couldn't Florida play them? Now, that'd be a good game.
I know, I agree.
An Oregon or someone like that rather than Cincinnati.
Because one non-power 5 has to go.
That's also a dumb rule.
The 6 bowl games, come on, man.
Yeah, but except for the one team that has to play them, and it completely knocks out. Then what about their reward? Florida gets a reward to play Cincinnati?
Sure. You go to the Cotton Bowl, you go to the Orange Bowl. It doesn't matter. What does it matter whether you're playing 8 and 3 Virginia Tech or 9 and 1 Cincinnati? Who cares?
I think people would much rather play a brand name than play an AAC
Virginia Tech,
team.
dude. It's not really
Virginia Tech is different. I didn't say Virginia Tech.
Well, I mean, who?
I'm talking about the AAC.
Yeah,
Memphis or Houston.
No, I know.
Or
What I'm saying is, I'd rather play the best non-power. I don't care.
Guess. Well,
it doesn't
you got
matter
a lot more to lose, which I'm not even thinking about. It's more dangerous to your program to do it that way.
Why? Nobody remembers.
Yeah, they do. You remember Hawaii beating Georgia? You remember Utah beating Alabama?
I don't think Hawaii beat Georgia. My point exactly. Bang! Game over! Mic drop!
If I look up and Hawaii with Colt Brennan has beaten Georgia, I am going to ride you for an hour. We'll be back with more.
The chutzpah to do that.
Yeah, you got a lot of chutzpah. We'll be back with that hour number something here on the drill. I think I've been here about 9 hours. Not sure what else has happened to this point. All right, before we head to break, though, I want to tell you about a terrific break. Oh, I got a great dog story when we come back, too. You were on the phone for part of that yesterday, Dan Hicken, and part of my repertoire here would have been maybe to take this dog to Pet Paradise, see maybe they can help me. But
what about the dog?
Listen, you got people coming in for Thanksgiving or you're going away for the holidays, go ahead and start thinking now about what you're going to do with your pets, with your dogs, where you're going to keep them. Don't put it on the neighbor's kid. Take them to Pet Paradise where your dog also will get a vacation. He'll get to hang out with other dogs. By the way, Pet Paradise has compatibility tests over there, so your dog is always safe in a friendly environment. He's having a good time. They got Tiny Town for the small dogs. They keep them separated, but you've got grooming, you've got veterinary services, you've got a beautiful facility, no matter which Pet Paradise location you decide on, whatever is most convenient. And convenience is going to be key because they are all over town, and a new grand opening is coming out in Oakleaf before you know it as well. So for all your pet needs, there is only one name now you need to know, and that name is Pet Paradise. Check out more online at petparadise.com.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
Georgia hosts Texas A&M with its college football playoff